Okay, this just arrived, and this should be ARCCAPTAIN, I believe. We will find out together. Did I buy two things from ARCCAPTAIN? I don't know. Don't know anything about it. Not sponsored. Bought it on my own. In fact, bought it from Amazon. I don't know if you can get anywhere other than that, but I was interested. And here's the thing. I wanted to make my own decision, so I didn't contact the company and tell them that I wanted it. But it reminds me of my op trail. So let's check this out. And tell me, is ARCCAPTAIN a name brand? I thought I bought two things. Oh, please say this isn't gold. Oh, I thought, oof. Is that a yellow lens? I don't know if I like that. Oh, a yellow and a clear. Okay. Why do I have a cable? And I think those are protectors for the other lenses. So, I tell you what, I don't think I paid that much. I'll have to check what I paid on this. I didn't get anything fancy with anything. I just went for inexpensive. Now, to tell you the truth, I'll use it, but this isn't my normal one. My normal ones are Miller's. I have the American flag or something to do with red, white, and blue on mine. Brandon, my son's got that one. My favorite one was my brown Heritage. It has the eagle and stuff on it. It's not working, but it's old. I think I had it 14 years ago. So most of the masks I have are pretty old. But this is what was interesting. Those side views. The mask overall kind of feels like a little bit less on the value on the mask feel for it. But I don't know why. I can't tell you. Grind. Oh, I kind of like that. Huh. So these are sensors, and that, I believe, in the center is a solar panel, and then two more sensors. So it looks like it's got 4 sensors. I'm curious to see what it looks like. And they pull this plastic off, so I kind of get an idea when I first put it on. I took the yellow lens off. I didn't want to be looking through yellow. Honestly, I thought I bought the brown one. You can tell I didn't do a whole lot of research. I just grabbed it and... Okay, so those are... You know what? You're not going to be able to get these side protective lenses anywhere. It's hard enough to get the Hobart. And, dude, everybody sells Hobart. Tractor Supply has it. The pet store in Mallards or whatever, that one has it. I mean, oh, I'm trying to pull off plastic. I keep hitting buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. Let's see. I can't see nothing. What I hit? Mode. Oh, I don't even. This very complicated. Oh. I got a little fog there. I think I'm closer. Is there adjustment though? Looks like you can adjust that back a little bit, but I feel like I'm closer. And on my op trail, what closer got me was it made it seem like I had a bigger viewing angle. And that op trail got you real close. And so the 4-inch felt like you're in like a 6-inch, opening. So, but I was noticing, oh yeah. Okay, so here's something interesting. those darken. I thought they would just always be dark and you just had that view. They all darken the same amount. And it's clear. It's like a blue tint. Here, can y'all see this? I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that. Look how clear it looks. Now, let's see if I can make it go dark. See how they all go dark? The only thing that concerns me, did you notice that side didn't go dark as fast? I may have to play that. No, maybe it did. Huh, I'll have to check that again. Anyway, grind mode, let's put it on there. Got it on, I reach up, I touch that button. Huh. Didn't do anything. I don't have it set right. It was asking me to set mode. Now let's see. Oh, look at this. So I can adjust from the outside knob. So I'm adjusting the knob here and it's doing it there. So I'm going to have to go over all these features. I might be pleasantly surprised. Let me pull off this yellow. I don't know what the yellow is going to do for me. So this one had kind of like a knockoff off of the Lincoln with its True Color or whatever it was called. This one's called True Color. But I think it was like, I don't even remember. I don't want to lie to you boys and girls. Well, let's face it. There's not very many girls who watch the channel. What's going on? That's in. Okay. Well, that's, maybe I have to do it both at the same time. Get lined up and push. That one went in. That one did not go in. Okay, I'm gonna push on the inside and pull. No, okay. This is complicated to get on. There we go. Yeah, push kind of hard. It kind of bothered me. I didn't want to push that hard. I tell you what, the yellow, you don't even notice it's yellow. And tighten up this mask. Okay, so I kind of like the headband a little bit better than the Miller that I got. Honestly, I think the Miller's kind of crap, but this one's pretty good. I mean, I'm moving around. My Miller will not stay up. This one is staying up. I just tightened it a good bit, but my Miller, no matter what I do, I tighten it. And I bought a new headband, and I don't like their new headbands. They're not that great, but it comes down when you push hard. So that's more of a factor, like in our ode. Come on. What was I trying to say? Our ode helmets that don't auto darken. I'm getting old. I can't remember everything. Leave me alone. But we're going to have to see how fast these sensors actually are. I mean, the numbers that they give out are good, and I'm sure, yeah, made in China. I like that little scale. I'm not sure why. So, rechargeable batteries, which my Millers aren't. My $400 Millers are not. And my cheaper, I think, yeah, I don't think any of my Millers are rechargeable. I was going to say maybe my cheaper ones might be. LED control, don't care. See that 1-300 thousandths? 300 300ths of a second. If that's true, that's good. how do we know it's true? How do we test that? The way I can tell you is I bought the Harbor Freight one, and I used to weld 6 hours a day or so. Put in an 8-hour day, but set up and all that stuff. So my setup was easy. Put a jack up, copper plate, start welding across the bars. So I'd say 6 hours. And after a long day, my eyes would just hurt. And I've had some people say the Harbor Freight masks don't do that for them, but for me, it would definitely hurt. And I was only using it while my miller was in the shop. And I used it for 3 days, and I just went and bought another miller. And then when mine came back in from getting repaired, I had a warranty issue. I think it was something to do with the spring that held the battery in came loose. So, yeah. And where does the USB go? I mean, dude, wouldn't that be cool if it had a camera in there? Oh, wait a minute. Those may not be sensors. I thought those were sensors. Those are freaking LEDs. Freaking LEDs, man. We just need some lasers. What? See, that's why sometimes it's good to read the instructions. I would never figured out that was power for... I thought it was a little red robot that came out and do the welding for me. So, you know what? Dude, we're going to try this thing out. This is just kind of us unboxing. This is the same thing that miller does. If there's not a person's head in there, look, it's all twisted. And I think that's the same design as the miller. They're breaking up that support so it creates less pressure on one and gives you two. To be honest, I never remember them bothering me when it was only one, but the helmets are starting to get heavy again. So the old ones we had, fiberglass with a flip-up lid, were heavy. This one's got some weight to it. I would say it's a little bit heavier than the miller. But I don't think there's a way to change out a battery. I still don't see the plug. Oh, USB right there. It auto-darkened what I touch. Oh, so you push and hold the button. I'll look through the instructions. We'll have to figure this thing out. I have to figure out why there's that USB. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be battery charging. Yeah, right here, USB. No, Type C, battery charging. It's gonna be the question. Where you get parts for it? You're not gonna be able to get them anywhere close by. I need to go online. Did I buy this one? No, something else I got from like a shop, something. This is from Amazon. I'll go on and see what their lenses and stuff are, because that's one lens and two protective lenses. So it comes with a yellow and it comes with a spare yellow and a spare white. So what's it going to cost? Now the op trails, when I had that 99 to 2002, these things were like a couple bucks a pop. I mean, they weren't cheap. And we went through a lot of them. We did aluminum welding back then, and we ran hot. We ran 3/64 wire, and I had a Argon PG45. So we were doing massive stuff, like in bulk. I don't mean like large items. We were doing, a lot of welding. We were going through these masks where it got to the point we were looking at different welding masks just for the price of the protective. But nowadays everything's gotten high, so I wonder how much those are. And that's going to be something I have to look into. This is just a video to give you my ideas, and I like it. I like it for the price. I mean, it was a very inexpensive part. It comes with a couple, free lenses and stuff. I wish I would have went ahead and bought some, because there's a chance I may never find those again. This might be a standard size right here, but You know what will never be a standard size? These guys. So I'll check the price out. The company, I think, is something kind of new. I don't know. I saw that they had a plasma I liked. Wait, is that a eye guard? What? I don't even know what that means. I'm sure there's no AI running in it. There's not enough. I mean, it wasn't. It didn't cost much. But what's AI guard? I don't know. Looking for a inexpensive helmet? It's a pretty neat one. I think we're gonna test it this weekend and run it, and then we'll put the video of us welding with it. I'll put that up pretty soon after. I'm happy with the headbands a little bit better than the new Miller one. I don't know if the Miller pivots there. I think it does, but I like that little felt there a little bit better. Right there. I like these viewing windows. That is so cool. Whether or not it's practical or not, don't know. We'll let you know when we start using it. Thanks for watching.